CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.
Catch us live on your TV screens. You're still tuning to Ekse Live right here on DSTV channel 263. And today is World Chicken Friday. You know, I think now for me personally, it's contrary that today is Fitness Tuesday, but fries fried chicken like in China. But I guess there has to be a balance of food and also fitness. So please do make sure now you stay tuned until the end. Ulwandile is in the kitchen. She is cooking fried chicken. We want to see chicken yake is ophuma in China. So if you guys want to get tips on how to fry chicken, check this out. Let's see about Lwandile, what she is doing in the kitchen. Lwandile, what's up, girl? Lwandile, who say busy pie kitchen again, it's fine. But if you guys do know of any ways on any methods rather on how to fry a chicken, please do make sure mana nyasithumela for manaka ko WhatsApp at 074 6500 202, or you can just email us go ekse@capetowntv.org, or you can just write us usibhalele umlayezo phana ku social media platforms afumaneka ku Instagram, Facebook, and of course Twitter. For Instagram, it's Ekse_live. On Facebook, it's Ekse Live. And on Twitter, it is, of course, at Ekse_live. But of course, you guys know, it's Tuesday. We bring you guys the freshest entertainment. We have a lyricist in the building. He's going to be talking to us about how his journey has been, because he's not a familiar face up at Cape Town TV. He's been here before, and he's coming back again to introduce us to good music, because we really do enjoy up at Cape Town TV. We're also going to be having a fitness session, so please make sure you get your ties, you get whatever it is that you have, so that and also we're going to Ulyricist is going to be performing towards the end of the show, so that's going to be amazing. But we do have Sis Thozama in the building as well from the Environmental Health Department. Sis Thozama, unjani, and thank you so much for joining us on the show in namhlanje. So Sis Thozama, you know, when I think of environmental health and department rather, I think of environmental sustainability, but it's never in the terms of e-health. So can you please explain to us about what role does the environmental health department play in preventing and containing rather the COVID-19?
Okay, thank you, Sisi. It's very big. I'd like to mention we are that department that focus mainly on preventing communicable diseases from spreading. And you'd be surprised that most communicable diseases, they spread through poor hygiene practices, like washing your hands properly. I'm saying properly because I know that other people think that you can just open the tap, you rinse your hands. There's a certain way that you need to wash your hands. So other things that we do, we've got the regulations, which is regulation 638, which focuses mainly on the general hygiene. And also we know that we've got the Disaster Management Act as well, who is now in place in terms of the COVID guidelines and all. So as the environmental health practitioners, what we do, we go out and we do inspections in our retail stores, in the mortuaries, all business premises, because we need to make sure that they do comply with what is in the regulations as is sebenzayo. And we also do business licensing of those premises. If ever umdu does not comply, we know what measures to enforce so that we ensure that compliance iyenzeka. But when it comes to COVID, there's just so much that we've been doing. We've been going out to our malls, your taxi ranks. We've been going to Omasasa payouts. And we know that now we're busy with the vaccination. So with that in place, we're even going out to help the elders. Because remember that old people don't know how to register themselves.
Especially when it comes to technology.
That's it, sweetie pie. So with that, we need youth. We need environmental health to go out and assist the elders. This is how you register. Now, we've got platforms as Ninzi to do your registration. If you don't have a phone, you can go to any library. They will assist you. You can even dial your phone yaku *132*. Na yo payana 382 hash. Uyakwazi ubana akuguide in terms of how you need to do your registration. The nice part is that youth, they won't have a problem because all of this is free. So you don't get charged for that.
I-vaccination ivulelwe kobani who's eligible to get a vaccine at this
Okay.
moment?
Okokuqala, the 60 years and older bavulelekile, from 50 in fact. But if ever you are 45 years and you've got diseases like diabetes, your lung cancer, your HIV, your heart diseases, you're eligible for mama uhambe uye for vaccine yakho. And you know, we're pleading nabantu ukuthi ba vaccinate. Otherwise, we're going to sit with a bigger problem. You remember when this all started, the country said, but what we noticed was that because people were not in contact with one another, as Babe in contact now, in numbers, they decreased. But because now abantu basa hold gatherings, abantu they don't wear their masks, people don't want to sanitize or wash izandla zabo, we are facing a problem. So if people could just, you know, adhere to the norms as bekwe ukuthi, we need to there's 3 C's, ne? You keep a following distance,
Yes,
that's social distance.
distancing, yes,
you
yes.
keep that, which is 1.5 meters. You wear your mask, you know. We stop as gathering because as environmental health practitioners, we're even going out to nightclubs because we need to check compliance in terms of the number yabantu that are in those premises. So COVID does not necessarily spread, but it's spread because I would say that some people are ignorant, some don't take this thing serious, and yet it is happening. The only thing that I have to say to the people is that how many people have died?
Yeah.
How many people do we still want to see dying from this, you know? Other people lost their loved ones. I doubt, in fact, if one of us have never lost their loved ones.
Because of the COVID-19.
Because of COVID-19. And it's spreading rapidly so now.
Yo, Sis Thozama, thank you so much for that handful information. I really do hope that abantu bahlele emakhaya nabo they understand the seriousness of a pandemic because it's being taken very lightly. People are not wearing masks when they're in social gatherings. So guys, please ensure that you are practicing and you're abiding by your regulations. But for now, we have Ulwa and she is frying up some chicken. Let's check what she's doing that side.
Chicken day, everybody. Listen, in true Ekse fashion, we are actually going to make some fried chicken today. And of course, I will be your chef for the day. You know how I'll be doing in the kitchen. Actually, you guys don't know how I'll be doing in the kitchen because you've never experienced that amazing, incredible side of me. But guys, I am always in the kitchen making food. I mean, I can remember from a very young age, my mom telling me, hey, sissy, someday you're going to have to feed yourself. And I went to varsity and I had to do absolutely that. And one of my favorite dishes was making fried chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, happy fried chicken day. Now let's get to it. These are the ingredients you will need to make that delicious, scrumptious fried chicken. But before we get into it though, I feel like I must let you know that I cannot do this by myself. I need an assistant to help me, and Letitia, the very so sweet Letitia, is going to be helping guide me through the process just to make sure that I still remember all the ingredients that I need to make fried chicken. Hi my love, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.
Good day.
Yes. Let's make some chicken. Now, all you'll need are ingredients that are pretty simple. I have water here in a bowl because you're gonna need this water to wash your chicken to make sure that it's clean. I have some chicken over here. I have breasts and I also have drumsticks. Those are the ones that are most preferred because they're easier to cook, right? Or you want it deep fried and you want something that tastes nice and tender and delicious, and that's exactly what you need. Another thing that you're gonna need are your eggs. We're gonna whip these up and we're gonna make sure that they whip to the right texture so that right before we're putting them in our coating, they are all good to, you know, the coating sticks to the chicken and therefore they can be fried properly. We have some salt here. You're probably saying, Loa, if you have coating, why do you need salt? Because we're gonna take these drumsticks and put them in boiling water so that after when we're frying them, we're not just frying completely dry chicken. We wanna make sure that it's nice and scrumptious, not just scrumptious though, but nice and juicy to the bone. And then you're gonna need some olive oil, darling, because what's some fried chicken without some oil? Let's start with it. The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to clean our chicken. We love clean chicken, but before we do that, let me wash my hands. Washing your hands is absolutely mandatory, guys. I cannot tell you about safety and cleanliness inside. So what is your favorite type of chicken? If I may ask you, is it fried chicken? Is it grilled chicken? Like, what do you like baking when you're in your own kitchen with your own children?
Well, my children, they love the fried chicken. So yes, it's definitely fried chicken.
Yeah.
The grilled chicken, yeah, maybe, but you know, that's more the healthy option.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah,
definitely fried chicken.
I was actually going to ask you, why do you prefer fried chicken? Because most people, I mean, it is a fact that it's higher in cholesterol as well as in fat. So why do we still enjoy fried chicken? Although some people might argue that it's unhealthy.
Yeah, but it's just absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
Why would I like to go for grilled chicken when I can have some lovely
Fried chicken. Okay.
And it doesn't take that long to make. Once your chicken is clean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I want to remind you that we're just cleaning our chicken right now, making sure that all the skin is clean and the hairs are out, because you know you don't want to be biting into your chicken and then you find a hair in there.
Absolutely.
Okay, but I love that we bought chicken that was already semi-clean, so I'm just doing the last bit of work to make sure that it's absolutely perfect. And then after this, we're gonna wash it, right? And then we're gonna boil it for 15 to 20 minutes. Why is it so important that we boil it? I mean, we've already explained a little bit, but just can you reiterate that again, Letitia?
Well, the reason also why we boil the chicken is just for the extra or the excess fat. You know, like we said earlier on, we love fried instead of grilled.
Yeah.
So you can get rid of the excess fat.
Yeah.
And of course, to make the chicken even juicier and that it doesn't fry long. Otherwise, if you fry too long, it becomes dry.
Yeah, and then some people might be probably watching me clean this chicken and they say, your nails are long, how can you cook? Darling, nails don't stop you from being able to make good food, okay? It doesn't stop you at all. And let's just wash that. In order for the process to go faster, I would recommend that you put everything in there and then you just, you know, wash, wash, wash. And I can see some things falling off and I love that. I love, love, love that. Yeah. Okay, and then now we're gonna drain it just to make the process go a little faster. Let's drain it here rather. Drain it. Oh, our chicken is nice and clean. Now what we're gonna do is take some salt and head over to our pot over there. Make sure you put this in boiling water for 15 to 20 minutes, okay? Let's do that. Let's go. Oh, my teaspoon. Okay, now Letitia, I mentioned earlier you're gonna have to put in 2 teaspoons of salt. Why do we have to do this?
Well, Dwandile, many of us don't like food that is very bland. So salt gives that extra bit of, you know, oomph and some flavor.
Yeah.
Although your coating does have flavor, but it's always good to add just a little bit of salt, not too much.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you also need to be very careful because of the heat.
Yeah.
If you're cooking with gas, especially, just be careful for the kids.
Yeah.
Because I know some kids do like to help. So you just need to be very careful for that. So yes, once your chicken is in, you will boil it for plus minus 20 minutes. Right.
Ooh, we're gonna let our chicken boil for about plus minus 20 minutes and then we'll be back with you to show you the rest of this incredible recipe. Right now though, let's go whip some eggs to make sure that when the chicken is done, it's going straight into the eggs, straight into the coating, and we'll be done and ready to eat. Okay, right now I'm gonna just break my egg. Do that. Don't worry, it's very safe to break eggs. It won't hurt you. We're gonna take 2 eggs. That will be sufficient. Or maybe should we do 3? 3 or 2? Let's do 3.
So that we coat it well.
Yeah. And the last egg is in there. Also, this is for all my haters at Ekse who thought Chef Law could not chef. I mean, come on, you guys are haters. Right now we're gonna take this and then we're just gonna whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. Whip it. You can even sing a song while you do this. Do you have any memories of you in the kitchen when you were younger that you just always carried, maybe your mom or your dad, or you just cooked for yourself?
My sister was the one who always baked.
Yeah.
My mom cooked, but yes, I love baking as well. So yes, I have awesome memories of cooking and baking in the kitchen, and I still love doing it.
Yeah, I was about to be like, you have children now. Are you always spoiling them with some food?
Yes, and I love to to experiment, and my kids, they love that too. See that we had a lockdown, they actually lived.
Exactly, guys, we're in a lockdown, so what you want to be doing is celebrating with eating some fried chicken. And if you are eating some fried chicken, remember to go on our social media pages and show us those pictures so we can show them on live television. So now we're done whipping our eggs, so we need to go check on the boiling chicken that we left for 20 minutes. Let's go. Oh yes, take that. Can't leave that behind because we're going to need that for the chicken. And we're going to see. Oh, I love that our chicken has boiled so nicely. Yeah, no problem. I'm just gonna take that out. Guys, be very careful because things are hot, hot, hot in here. If you are under the age of, let's say, I don't know, 12 or something, ask your mom to help you because this is not, you know, it's not child's play. It really is. Like boiling water and anything like that is really healthy. Oh, does this look good, Letitia? Really? Oh, I love that. And guys, while we do this, we're just also starting to boil our oil that we're gonna fry the chicken in, you know, because you need it to be piping hot when you're frying. Okay, so you guys need to start boiling your oil as well. Just leave it there. Obviously, you need to watch everything. Ah, our chicken is looking so good. Let's go dip that in some eggs and continue on the kitchen. Remember, the hashtag to use is Fried Chicken Day. Tag us on all our social media platforms. We want to share those pictures on our Instagram. So now our chicken is ready. Our chicken is hot. So you need to be careful. Put your chicken in there. Turn it around. Dip, dip, dip. Dip, dip, dip. You see, it's nice and coated. And it is dripping. What would I be without my assistant? Thank you so much. I be leaving things everywhere. And my assistant is like, girl, I got you. See, it's dripping in egg. Then you move it on to the coated parts. And guys, remember you can get coating at any of your local supermarkets. So if you're asking yourself, Laura, how do I make coating? You don't need that dramatic work, girl. You can just go and find it at your nearest supermarket. Oh, this is looking good. That looks nice and coated. Is that lovely? Brilliant. Chicken number 1 and 7 more to go. Just repeating this step. When was the first time you made fried chicken? Do you remember?
Probably 2 years after I was married.
She said, I'm not making it for free. I need to be married to be hustling in the kitchen like this.
Not necessarily.
I'm joking.
You have a passion for cooking?
Yeah.
By all means,
yeah.
any age you can cook.
Yeah. But you were like, I'm going to learn how to make this. I actually also learned it quite late, as you can see. I'm still like getting some very lovely knowledge from you. This is 3. Remember, guys, you must keep the oil boiling right now because after this is going straight into our pan and you need it to be piping boiling. Again, if you are under the age of 13, watch your parents. Okay, let's take these 3 for now.
CTV family.